Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Softball Media.
Super Eagles with a super win yesterday, 3-2, but they lost their head towards the end of the game after going 3-0 up, and Tunisia almost got an equalizer. It was not a good one for the players. I felt like when they went 3-0 up, they lost their head and they allowed Tunisia come back. They were like, we don't win this one, make we just relax and don't overdo it and just get the game over with. But Tunisia was like, no, if una wan win us, una gats sit up. And I'm glad they didn't get the equalizer. And Nwabali, please, we don dey beg you since the World Cup qualifiers dey come. I felt like that ball that you went to tackle that guy, even after the referee had blew his whistle for a foul, it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary. I felt like you should have known that the game has been stopped because you were actually facing the other players and the referee. But even if you didn't know, that was not the way to go about that tackle, because even for the fact that the referee had blown his whistle, if you had stepped on that guy or stepped on his ankle in a way that is not appropriate, VAR for just check that thing, give you a red card, and it would have put Nigeria in jeopardy. And that was not the way to go. And Eric Chell needs to talk to his players, especially Nwabali. Keep your head in the game. You have this attitude of always trying to go at your opponent's players, always trying to be aggressive towards them. We don't need that at this AFCON. We don't need that at this AFCON because we are trying to make up for not qualifying for the World Cup. The players already promised us that they will try to get the win for Super Eagles, bring the cup home just to make up for the AFCON. You see Ghana, they talk to us anyhow. Like say Ghana won't go win World Cup. They qualify for World Cup, they no fit qualify for their own AFCON, their own African Cup of Nations, they no fit qualify. Man no start with Ghana. And Victor Osimehn, I predicted you get a breeze yesterday, but you got just one goal yesterday, and you would have got a hat trick for even first half. Was clamoring for good deliveries into the box, and Osai Samuel and Osai Samuel. I would like to use this medium to say I am sorry for always criticizing you. I know you are sound defensively. The whole Nigeria backline, I've always commended them that defensively they are good, but going forward, our Sanusi and Osai Samuel, they don't put in good deliveries into the box. But yesterday they all tried. Ademola Lookman was just delivering top notch crosses. My man of the match performance from Ademola Lookman yesterday. Um, Victor Osimehn should have had an hat-trick, and Adam, good performance from Adam too, and you would have got an assist too in that game. The same assist Victor Osimhen gave to Lookman, I felt like there was one ball you were running towards the corner side. You would have just passed the ball through to the middle too, but you held on to the ball for too long. And I think we got a corner from that one or throwing. I can't really remember that part, but it was a good performance all in all for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The next game, we've qualified for the knockout. Obviously, we'll qualify for the knockout, but we need to finish first. One more point, I will finish top of the group so we can face at least somebody that we can beat from other group. But knockout phase is a phase where nobody is weak. Everybody that qualified to knockout phase are actually very strong, be it top of the group or second in the group. Anybody Nigeria is meeting, if we qualify first in the group, we're obviously going to be meeting second places in another group, but a second place, sorry, in another group. But it doesn't really mean that they are lesser. Sometimes better teams qualify, good teams qualify second place. Maybe they just have a bad group stage, and we've seen it over and over in cup competitions where people who win the competition don't even finish first place in their group. So we have to be very careful when we get to the knockout phase. And I feel like Eric Chell really listened to me because I said, "Omo, you have to come out with your best team against Tunisia. They are a side like they are very, very good." The reason why we outplayed Tunisia, scoring going 3-0 up, is because of Onyeka. I tell you, it's because of Onyeka. You see, the first game we started Chukwueze. The coach wanted to attack because it was against Tanzania. He wanted to attack, and get as much goals as he can against uh Tanzania, he started Chukwueze, Lookman, Iwobi, Ndidi in that midfield. But I know when they are attacking, Chukwueze will probably move to the right wing and Lookman moves to the left wing. Then Iwobi operates from the 10 position. But this game, he choked the midfield. It was like Onyeka and Ndidi should just be there in that midfield. Nobody should leave that midfield. So Tunisia should not be playing through the middle because I felt like that was their strength, playing through the middle. And Hannibal, I dey look you, Mejbri Hannibal for Tunisia. You know, play like this for Manchester United. Oh. But all in all, it's a good win for the Super Eagles. We move on to the knockout phase. The boys have already promised us that they'll give us the cup for not qualifying for the World Cup. They want to make up with the AFCON. Nwabali, please. Nwabali, please, 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 please. This is not the way to go. We are trying to win the AFCON, and that is not the way to go about making tackles in a game that we really, really need to win. If you had got a red card in that place, it would have changed the whole course of the game. Even though we still lost our head in the game, but a red card would have changed the whole course of the game. I felt like they would have been playing but see, we are 11-11 and they tried to come back. Now imagine we are 10 men on the field. Probably would have been disappointed yesterday. But I feel like Eric Chell should be giving the newbies, the debutants, a chance to go at it, show the world what they can do too, because we already qualified for the group stage, for the knockout phase, even though we need just 1 point to top the group. And like I said before, it doesn't matter who we meet, first or second in other group. It doesn't matter because we've seen competitions over and over again where second places in groups go on to win the competition. So finishing first or second doesn't really matter. It's going to the knockout phase and eliminating whichever opponent or whatever opponent that comes your way. All in all, it's a good win for the Super Eagles. 3 points in the bag, qualified for the knockout phase, and we move on to the next match.
See you again next time, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification button so you can watch all our videos immediately we drop them. Thank you.